recording.
Now here's what I've done. Now I measured this piece before you start coping. Once you cope it, it's hard to measure it. So you're going to measure it first, and then here's my line that I'm going to cut straight later. Now you can cut it straight, or you can cut your angle. It doesn't matter. I'm sure you can figure that part out. Now I have these clamps. I'm going to clamp it down on my table just to make cutting a whole lot easier. Now come close. Now here's the profile we're going to cut. We're going to remove all this wood. We're going to remove all this. And if you have a hard time seeing it, you could take your pencil and you could draw a little pencil line along the outside edge. That helps the starters, the newbies, and the old guys with bad eyes to help see the cut. So this means you, if you're watching this video. Now we're going to make this cut. We're going to start by cutting our straight profiles first. There's two of them. This one and this one. Now we're going to go in this way. Move back a little bit. Now we're going to go in this way and cut the wall side nice and straight. Go in here and remove all this. This goes bye-bye. And there it is. It's that easy. Now we put another piece up against it. We can see how good it fits together. Come over on the inside, you can see how it closes. See how the profiles close together there. Now there's no gap, and caulk will fill that perfectly. Now, one important tip. You can go back a little bit. I try to show everybody. This is how you hold a coping saw with the right hand. You're either undercut like this, or you're overcut like this. It's very simple, like this or like this. None of this go back a little bit. None of this two-hand stuff, none of this junk, none of this stuff. None of that. Just like this or like this the whole time. My hand doesn't change, just the saw moves. Now remember to keep your saw back on a little bit of angle so it has some relief so the two pieces don't bump into each other. See, I got it on a little bit of an angle. Nothing crazy, just a little bit back. So that's one cut. Now let's flip it over. Real quick, I'll cut the other one. This doesn't take all day. I'm going to go to the other side here, because I'm right-handed. I've got two straight ones. Okay, now I'm going to flip back to this side. The bottom one, straight, where it hits the wall. And now go back on the angle. And get rid of all that. There you go. If you don't get this perfect, you can always go back with a file and clean the edges up later. It's not that critical. Caulk's going to cover all those little chips. But that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. That's the back side. So it's pretty simple. Little practice. And try to use a coping saw with a fine tooth blade. This is a 20 tooth. You want a 20 tooth or a 24 tooth per inch. That 16 tooth, you're never going to get it. Okay, we're going to pause the video and set you up.